I have some breaking news that you cannot miss. Look at this. Bitcoin just broke $60,000. In addition to this, Ethereum is following exactly Bitcoin. But if we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, we are starting to see the Bitcoin dominance go up and up and up, which means that the altcoins will potentially consolidate for the next 60 days. The altcoins may not move much during the next 60 days because Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be taking up the show. But this provides a very good buying opportunity for a lot of cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Cardano. And I'm going to be letting you know what exactly is going to be happening with the altcoins and also what's going to be happening next in the crypto market. Make sure you watch this video until the very end. You cannot miss what I have in store for you today. What's up, Myles? It is ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos where I call out huge plays for free way before they happen. If you love cryptocurrencies, make sure you smash up the likes to the all-time high and let me know in the comments below your favorite cryptocurrency right now. And if you want to get access to my trade alerts when to buy and sell cryptocurrency, join my Patreon right now for only $10 a month. In the video description below, there is a link where you can join the Patreon. In my Patreon, I give you access to my trade alerts. When I'm buying and selling, I give you hidden updates into the market that I do not share with the public, so you know when to buy or sell. When things are bullish, what is the best cryptocurrency to get into? You can also have access to talk to me on the phone so that we can look over your portfolio, see what things we need to change so you can be in the best position possible for this bull run. I've been telling you all, even on this channel and in my Patreon, guys, you need to get exposure to Bitcoin and Ethereum right now because Bitcoin is going to be stealing the show for the next 60 days, give or take, until the altcoin season hits. In this video, we're going to be diving into exactly what all of this means and much more. So let's go ahead and get started. So Bitcoin is approaching to break nearly all-time highs, yet we're looking at these other cryptocurrencies. Look at Dogecoin, not really moving. HBAR, Solana, these cryptocurrencies, Solana is actually doing very, very well today, but most of them like Cardano, Algorand, Shiba Inu, they're really not doing much. What is going on? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So what we are seeing is that the Bitcoin dominance is going up and up and up. The Bitcoin dominance right now is 46.0%, which means that Bitcoin is taking up 46% of the market share of all cryptocurrencies, or that Bitcoin, all the money in cryptocurrencies together, Bitcoin has 46% of all the money that's in cryptos. So when we see the Bitcoin dominance begin to go up, that means we are in Bitcoin season. And when we are in Bitcoin season, that means exactly that Bitcoin and Ethereum will be the ones that are going to be outperforming the market consistently. Yes, Cardano, XRP, Shiba Inu, all of these cryptocurrencies can pump during this time period, and they will pump during this time period. But Bitcoin dominance is going to be receiving the greater market share at this very moment. So what you need to do, and this is not financial advice, this is just all my own opinion, is I personally would have a large percentage of my portfolio in Bitcoin and Ethereum because Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be outperforming consistently in the entire crypto market. And that is because these institutions are preparing for this Bitcoin ETF that is going to be released. Bitcoin ETF is a stock that can be traded on the stock market, which allows people to basically buy and hold Bitcoin through the stock market. This is going to allow trillions of dollars. There's $6 trillion that are involved in Bitcoin futures and Bitcoin ETFs that are going to flow directly into these new Bitcoin ETFs that will be approved. This means that Bitcoin could easily see $200,000 by December. And while Bitcoin is pumping and receiving all of this market share, a lot of these altcoins are going to pretty much trade sideways. They might go up a little bit, they might have a big pump and go down and not really do much. But what is going to be making most of the money in the crypto market for the next 60 days, give or take, is Bitcoin and Ethereum consistently. So make sure you get exposure to at least those two cryptocurrencies if you want to stay out on top. And if you are having difficulty trying to figure out what exactly means, what cryptos you should sell, join the Patreon, just talk to me on the phone. We will work it over for you. So what these experts are saying is that this Bitcoin dominance will most likely go up until approximately December. And around that time period, then the Bitcoin dominance is going to get lower and lower and lower. The same thing that we saw exactly last year is that Bitcoin dominance started to see a crash in December. Look, December 31st, there was a Bitcoin dominance crash, which lasted all the way until May. So there's going to be several months, potentially 5 to 6 months of altcoin season. that is when Dogecoin, that is when Shiba Inu, that's when XRP, that's when all of these other altcoins that we talk about on this channel and that are invested in through the Patreon will make huge gains, potentially 5 to 10x gains, more or less. So we are going to be prepared for those times. So once the Bitcoin dominance starts to lower and lower and it starts to head into a downtrend, then what we're going to do is we're going to switch the majority of our portfolio from Bitcoin and Ethereum to the altcoins. So we're going to be diving into some very, very important pieces of news that we're going to talk about. But before we do so, I've been telling you guys on this channel, this coin called Floki Inu, it's a small coin, and the market cap is nearly $1 billion. It is a small coin, but this thing has been pumping. Ever since I mentioned it on this channel, it continues to have this very strong uptrend and to break all-time highs over and over again. Look at this upwards trend. We are seeing all-time highs being broken. We are seeing the lows get higher and higher and higher, and this thing is not stopping because this cryptocurrency has a strong use case, it has a huge community, and it has some of the greatest marketing campaigns I've seen for a cryptocurrency, especially at this very level. They have marketing campaigns where they're in billboards in New York Times, they're in LA, all over the city. They're in all these major cities having these huge billboards, and they're getting a lot of attention from celebrities and from people all around the world. Now there are some experts giving some crazy price predictions for Floki Inu, and that this cryptocurrency is most likely going to continue to break all-time highs over and over again. So, and you always want to have some speculative investments like this that are high risk, high reward, having a small percentage of your portfolio, because these things, when they 10x, when they 50x, because these cryptocurrencies do this all the time, when they make these type of gains, they can really benefit your portfolio in a huge way. If you want to figure out how to get it, the link will be in my video description. You just go type in Floki Inu. There's a website for it which gives you the instructions. Moving on, Bitcoin gets green light for price discovery with almost no supply on exchanges above $59,000. I've been telling you all on this channel for many, many months that Bitcoin and Ethereum are having a supply shortage. There's pretty much barely any of these cryptos left on the exchanges, which means these people are buying these cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, some other cryptocurrencies as well, and what they're doing is they're putting it into cold storage, they're holding it long term, which means there's barely any left to buy on the exchanges. And when there is barely any left to buy on the exchanges, that means there's supply and demand, which will shoot the prices up to crazy numbers. That's why there's also these crazy price predictions that I talk about on this channel that are backed up by information like this and a bunch of other information. We're also potentially about to see a huge short squeeze. So these people that have been shorting Bitcoin, saying Bitcoin's going to 10,000, Bitcoin's going to 20,000, they're betting that Bitcoin's going to go down, and they still believe it. They are still hysterical that this is going to happen. And these same people are the ones actually pushing up the market because they're getting wrecked over and over again. They have to get liquidated, and they also have to go long. They have to buy back Bitcoin to cover their positions and so forth. And this is what is also pushing the prices of cryptocurrency up. We're seeing the supply shortage. We're seeing these Bitcoin ETFs. We're seeing these institutions. Things are getting crazy. So you do not want to miss out in this ride. Now I'm going to tell you about Polygon. Look at this. Polygon is blasting off. Now I want to tell you about Polygon. Look at Polygon. It's been making some really, really big moves. And these analysts are saying, based on technical analysis, that Polygon right now is forming a flagpole, a bullish flag. And this thing is potentially about to make some really, really big moves. So right now, I believe we're sitting around $1.50, and they're giving us a price target of $3.50. This is also a cryptocurrency that you want to gain exposure to, though. We have been buying in the Patreon for many, many months. And I love this cryptocurrency. I believe Mark Cuban, this is one of his favorite cryptocurrencies as well. So definitely check out Polygon. You don't want to miss this one. Look at this. Thank God for Bitcoin, Cynthia Luma says, on US debt limit raised. Bitcoin should be there to allow people to save in the event the government fails, Senator Cynthia Luma says. So this is a senator. She's huge on cryptocurrencies. She loves Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. And she is saying, it's good that we have something like Bitcoin to save us if the government fails. Well, the economy is failing greatly. We are having huge inflation spikes. They're continuing to print money over and over again. And does that mean the government and the economy is going to go to zero? No. But what it means is that the dollar is collapsing at a very fast rate. The US dollar has depreciated 99% in the last 10 years. Not only has it depreciated due to inflation, but it has depreciated because the value of goods continues to go up. Those same very goods have doubled, tripled, or 10x in price, along with your US dollar being depreciated through inflation. So you need to definitely get exposure to cryptocurrencies to offset that inflation so that you can preserve your monetary wealth or power. Let me show you this. So this is Bitcoin right now. We are seeing the green and the red, right? That's the current price of Bitcoin. This blue line right here was the Bitcoin bull run in 2017. Does it not look familiar? It's pretty much forming the exact same pattern. And if it does continue to follow this pattern, which is very, very likely based on historical data, we could hit close to $300,000. That's why we're giving these crazy price predictions that maybe sound pretty outlandish. That's why we're giving these price predictions, because all of this news, all this information is confirming all of these very points. Okay, so Bitcoin right now is continuing to just form this bullish uptrend. Look at this. It's such a beautiful uptrend that we are seeing. And this thing is looking absolutely wonderful. I don't think that this thing is going to be stopping anytime soon, which can definitely happen. We can definitely get a pullback at any time. But look at Ethereum forming the exact same pattern as Bitcoin. This thing is potentially about to make some crazy, crazy moves. Some people think that Ethereum is really about to take off. So I'm excited for Ethereum and Bitcoin. They're looking very, very bullish. And like I've showed you, the Bitcoin dominance is continuing to get higher, which that high, the next high we're looking forward to is 46.73. So we are 70 points away from that. But look at Dogecoin. Let's see Dogecoin. Dogecoin is starting to move a little bit. We are starting to gain some traction. And yes, when Bitcoin is starting to pump and hit 70,000, 80,000, the altcoins aren't just going to sit there and not do anything. They're definitely going to be moving up, but they're not going to be pumping like Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, I don't personally think that. There will be times where they will pump. During this whole Bitcoin dominance, yes, Dogecoin could pop off like 30% or 50%. Cryptocurrencies, these altcoins can make these big moves during this time period, but it's not going to be as consistent as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, Shiba Inu, I am looking at Shiba Inu right now, and it is flipping bearish. I am not very happy with this current price action, at least in the last couple of days. This pattern that we are forming, it is not very, very bullish at all. But these two purple boxes are the support levels. If we break down below these, I definitely am not very happy with Shiba Inu at this point. But if you are long-term in Shiba Inu, you believe in the project, you believe it's going to go higher, maybe this would be a good time to buy the dip, or maybe it would just be a good time to have diamond hands if you're just long-term in it. But if you're in the short term, this is not looking good. But Shiba Inu, after correcting such a significant amount, we're looking at a 34% correction from the high. 34% correction. So Shiba Inu is definitely due for a bounce, and it's looking like there is difficulty trying to surpass this support level by breaking down. So the bulls are trying to keep this up as strong as possible, but if we break down, we could get a strong bounce somewhere in between these two purple boxes. So that's kind of what is in the cards for Shiba Inu. But at least in the immediate short term, we are in a downtrend, and we have flipped bearish in the immediate local short term. But I am expecting a bounce. I believe that there is a bounce coming soon. But if you are looking to trade this, or you are just in it for a very short period of time, I do not like the way this thing is looking, but there is a very high chance of it bouncing. If you want a great platform to buy and sell cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu, use my WEBULL link. If you sign up and deposit $100 using my link, they will send you 2 free stocks worth up to $4,000. If you got something out of the video, make sure you smash that like button below at the comment section, follow my Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you all tomorrow.